No sound detected. You should be able to hear me right now, but everything else won't work till I get this thing up and running. I don't disagree with you, DPLs. Can you hear me okay now? You should be able to hear me better. Yay! I fixed it. I have a friend in the friend requests. Hello, how are you? Hello, DPLs. Hey, what's up? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you think so? Why? Yeah. Yep. Nope. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. Yeah, I don't particularly care for any fucking one of them. I feel like some of them are marginally less evil, but there's yeah. I mean, some of them like kind. I don't even want to say care. I don't think care is the right word. I think it's more like don't they don't despise, which is really weird. Like the difference between is like despising and wanting to hurt and harm people and just being like indifferent. Like that's where we're at. I don't think they actually care. Yeah, no, they should. The thing is that they don't care about stuff that's happening to marginalized communities and don't recognize like the ripple effect and how it eventually will impact them until it does. Like we saw that with the SNAP benefits, right? They were all like, "We love Trump's one big beautiful bill. Give us more of that. Yeehaw!" And then when they're like, they found out their SNAP benefits were getting cut, they're like, "Why? Why?" Like we told you, stupid. You teacupped, friend. But I mean, and same thing with the trans community. You know, we say they're going for the trans community. They're going after treatments that are necessary, that are life saving treatments, and how it'll ripple into other things. And people have had issues, not far spread, but spread enough that there are actual instances where people have had problems getting their hormone replacement therapies and not even trans people, cis people. We told them how changing access to abortion rights would impact people. We've seen many people, more than two, die. More than two people die because of this shit. We've seen infant mortality rates go up. Mississippi is not doing well with that. Alabama is not doing well with that. And now we're gonna start seeing uh, rural hospitals are going to be closing. We saw clinics closing in Virginia because they didn't have any the funding anymore. Then we're seeing the changes with the ACA, which is the root cause of the government shutdown. Those subsidies need to continue. People will be priced out of their insurance unless they're going to make some universal health care. Universal health care, baby. But the thing is, like, and I had this conversation yesterday, right? You can't destroy, or I tried to have this conversation yesterday with that lady who was just like absolutely belligerent. You can't destroy a system without having a new system in place to replace it. You just can't. That's poor business practices. For those of you who like to be like, he's the greatest businessman. We love him. So great. Yep. Anybody knows that if you're going to remove a system from operation, you need to have a replacement system. But we don't have that here. They're just like, fuck it, burn it down. And, what's up, Noel? Good morning. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate y'all sending heart me's, tapping the screen. Gotta tap that screen. Let's get the likes up. Can we hit 10K likes before 10 minutes is up? Like, that would be amazing. We would love that. Noel, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to. Hello, good morning. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. What's going on? Yeah. Some of them, yeah, sure. Yeah, some of them I can say that. But at this point, sure. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are uninformed regardless of their political party affiliation. Nah. Why? Because I feel like if you can go to war for this country, you should at least be able to fucking vote. So unless we're going to change the age of enlistment, then okay, sure. Mhm. Mhm. Sure. Me I don't even I don't even think that that's necessary, right? Like, we can start that education in high school before kids are able to vote. There should be media literacy courses that should be required because that's not just about voting, right? If we teach kids about media literacy, especially in this world of AI where like look at Sora how it's taken over. If we teach kids about media literacy and proper sourcing and all that stuff, it'll help them immensely before they even get to college because you need to know this stuff for college. They'll be ahead of the curve, instead of where we're at now. So it's going to teach people to be informed in the type of media that they consume and how to spot what is real and what is not real. Like, I think that that would be something that we could implement that wouldn't be taking people's rights away. No, because you're not emotionally mature enough to run the country. Because, like I just said, if you are old enough to serve in the military, then you are old enough to vote. Because you're not emotionally mature enough. Unfortunately, that's the way it is, and I don't agree with it. Yeah, that would. No, they're not legally considered adults, nor can they serve in the military. So unless we do that, and we'd have to change the ages for everything if we let kids vote, right? We'd have to change the driving age. We'd have to change. Um, well, yeah, we would. If they're old enough to vote, how are they going to get to the polls to vote? They should be. They have to drive. You can't give them the right to vote and then limit their access to voting. That's against the law. Sure, you can be drafted. So not under the age of 18 though. Ah, rodeo person. Hi, BB. Even adults who are. To what? To 25? Why? How old can you run for Congress? Well, okay. Well, here's the thing. How old can you be to run for Congress? You gotta be an illegal. You have to be a legal adult, don't you? So if you can be part of our representative body, then why shouldn't you be able to vote? Why? This fucking thing. It's because I clicked off. Can you see me now? Okay. It's Studio. Studio's a bitch. We'd have to change all of our laws. Are you in Polk County? What county do you live in? I live in Florida. I live in Florida. I live in Orlando. Maureen said Clay County. 3 hours from there. So, like, Lee County, maybe? Collier County? Okay. Meh. 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 Fucking people in Naples, man. The people in Naples, they're wild as shit. They're like, I'm a vote Republican. And then they're like, why is all this bad stuff happening to me? I don't know. I've been to Naples. I've been in Naples. I lived there for a little bit. I worked there. Yeah, Naples is nice. And he's trying to get coins. He's getting it. Get it, buddy. Get it, buddy. Hey, 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 hey. Go, go, go. Y'all gift our friend here. I'm sure he's probably in an area of the world that is just not doing so great, and could use our help. Well, people typically gift when you do something that's worth gifting. A Jeff? No, it's not. It's a person. Okay, okay, okay. Mute though. You can stay there, but you gotta mute. No, mute or I kick you. Okay. All right. We can't follow the rules. We can't play the game. Sorry. Hmm. Yeah. We can't do that. We'd have to like change the entire system, which would I be opposed to that? No. But do I think that you have to be 35 to vote? No. I think that's asinine. You only have to be 18 to run for Congress. Maxwell Frost got in before he was like when he was 21, wasn't he? He was the youngest person. Right. Right. Literally everything would have to change. Can't do that. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to teaching media literacy in high school and then also having to take something equivalent to the citizenship test before you can vote. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But that infringes upon our constitutional rights. So, hey, Ari, I love you too. We can't do that. Can't do that. I definitely think that we should be teaching media literacy in high school. Like, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Y'all make sure you're tapping the screen. We're almost at 10K, right? 8K likes. Let's get to 10K likes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, I think I said media literacy just because it would be beneficial in so many different aspects. We're supposed to be teaching our kids about civics and government and all of those things. We're supposed to be teaching them that. What? Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of literacy. Why? I do not. What flag is it? I'm against fascism. Well, he's a fascist, so I can't even see his flag right now because I'm changing the gift goal, so I don't even know. I don't even know what it is. Oh boy. Well, if we look at the 14 tenets of fascism, we can see that he does all fucking 14 of them. All of them. Every single one of them. Abuse of military powers is a great one that he's doing right now. Go look it up for yourself. Go look up the 14 tenets of fascism. I didn't say I didn't fucking know. Don't cuss at me. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, little boy. But the prompt says Trump supporters don't care what they voted for. So what part of that is come up on the panel and Amanda's going to teach me shit that I can look up for my fucking self? Does any of it say that? No, it doesn't, you little bitch. Don't fucking talk to me like that. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to. So you're going to act like a damn adult? Didn't think so. Oh, buddy. Yikes. Oh, okay. I was going to say, for 21 years old, you'd think his voice would be deeper. Hmm. Thank you, Penelope. It won't let me change the gift goal. Again. All right, let's try again, John. Maybe I disconnected him. John, are you going to behave yourself? Are you going to be respectful? What? I thought your voice would be deeper? That you were receding hairline? And if you did, guess what? I wouldn't give a shit. So that the topic is Trump supporters don't care what they voted for, not teach me about fascism. So You can look that up yourself. How old are you? What year were you born? What year are we in right now? How the fuck are you 25 and you're born in 1998 and it's 2025? Don't come back. Don't come back. Oh, Noel, what the fuck? TJ said, come on, Amanda, math is hard. Cheese and rice. I can't believe dude said he was 25. And I'm like, what year is it right now? And he glitched it. What? What? He did one of these. You ready? I'll play a sound for you. If it works. I don't know. My stream deck hasn't been working. Nah, it's going to randomly. There. That was him. Yes. Yes. There should. I wish somebody. I wish like with the little delay on the newscast, they would have put in the little sound when people in cartoons blink. No, when cartoons blink, because he like stopped moving, like he was like there was a connection issue. They should have been like dink 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 dink. Oh man. Bo says, "Oh, the fake technical difficulties." Bo, I was just pushing things on my soundboard. See, it took a minute to catch up, but it's fine now. You're good. You're good. Oh man. Anybody have an opposing opinion? As a Trump supporter, do you care what you voted for? Tell me what you care about. So far, we've gotten changing the voting age, which makes no fucking sense. Good morning, Gigi. And somebody who was probably a fetus with a receding hairline. Minoxidil. Spell check's a bitch this morning. It's all right, Darren. I got you. Thank you for the heart, me. Appreciate it. Tania, I'm sorry I didn't see it. Thank you so much for that crystal rose. You are so sweet. 10 crystal roses. You're amazing. I appreciate you. Yeah, Bo, I care about the spicy balloons too. Yeah, that's a whole problem. Yeah. Yeah. More importantly, why are you okay with him getting that money, but you're not okay with social programs? And you're not okay with student loan forgiveness? Like, it's wicked work. Super wicked work. Super wicked work. You saw the video I posted about it yesterday about what he said about Venezuela? All right, I'm going to play the audio from this. He's talking about Venezuela, about authorizing CIA operations to go in on the ground in Venezuela, and this is what he said.
Declaring war against these cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay, we're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay.
If you are
That's what
declaring
he
war
said.
against these,
We're just gonna go there and start killing people. Mm-hmm. Right. I don't see I don't see how they could say that those people are drug runners because those boats are not going to make it without fueling up multiple times. And since when is the penalty in this country for trafficking or distribution death? Because I'm pretty sure it's not it. Oh boy. Good morning, friend. How are you today? I'm fine, thanks. What would you like to add to the conversation? Well, we were having a conversation. There's a prompt. It's reading Rainbow. Because they don't care what they voted for. Yeah. He missed it with the 34 felonies and how that doesn't hold hands with Law and Order too. You want to go up? You want to go through them one by one? You want me to pull them up and go through them one by one? Committed fraud, dude. What state is that? Hold on one second, Yosef. Why is this breaking up? It's breaking up bad. It's not you. It's TikTok. It's TikTok. No, it's TikTok. No, Yusuf, she's talking. Hold on. Just hold on. Just give her a second, okay? it met the penal code requirements. So somebody, hold on, guys, real quick. Somebody sent me a super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate your super chat. They asked, "Is Obama fascist because he ignored Congress and bombed Pakistan?" That doesn't. I mean, that's really shitty behavior, but that doesn't fit the criteria to be classified as fascism. So, the whataboutism shit is, it's annoying, but I felt that it was, you know, worth addressing. Yusuf, what did you want to add to the conversation? Real fast, Noah. Let him. Let him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not going to do UBI. Yeah, you can't say that. No, you're good. Mm-hmm. Just say Jeffrey. It's Jeffrey. And what's the difference if you're the sitting president? What's the difference? Like, why does it matter if it's a misdemeanor or a felony? Like, what the fuck does it matter? You know? No, no, no. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I don't think it makes a difference whether it's a misdemeanor or a felony. Are these businesses running for office? T Feezy just sent me a huge cash app. Everybody WT, TEE in the chat, please. WT in the chat. That is insane. Thank you so much. T! Yeah, that's crazy. I appreciate you. I have no idea why you're not getting live notifications when I go live. The app hates me. They've been very mad at me lately. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's amazing. It's not me either. She teacupped. She must have gotten a call. She must have gotten a call. She teacupped. All right, Yusuf, thank you so much for contributing to the conversation. I'm going to drop you back down. That's why you get the 34 counts. Oh, God. Is there. He met the threshold for the He met the threshold for felony. He met the ability to utilize the felonious portion of the penal code. Hmm. Sure, Bulldog, what's up? Thank you so much, Gigi. Hi. Okay, before somebody can be convicted of something, right? The judge is required to explain the law, the penal code, what thresholds need to be met in order for a person to be convicted. They have to explain that to the jury. So the jury was explained to why they were considered felonies and what criteria needed to be met in order for them to convict him of those felonies. He was convicted. He met the threshold. He met the criteria for it to be a felony. Because if it didn't, then he wouldn't have been convicted. It would have either been a lesser charge or he would have been not guilty. It's pretty simple. That's it. Like, that's it. That's all. He's talking to me. Shush. Yeah, I mean, should we hold the people who are gonna be holding the highest office in the land with a little bit more scrutiny? Yeah, the fuck we should. Why is it bullshit? He committed a crime. Yep. Listen, if you're not gonna behave yourself, I'm just gonna mute you. Like, dude is not gonna be alive much longer. Sure, what's your question? No, I didn't hear what Cash Patel said yesterday. I know what you're talking about. Mhm. Perfect. All right, good. We're moving on. Moving on. Everybody who won something in the Givey, all of your stuff has shipped. You should be getting it in the next couple days. So you're getting your Antifa sweatshirts, and I got somebody who's getting a T-shirt as well. All that stuff has shipped. It should be to you in the next couple days. I believe you should receive it by Monday. If you haven't gotten it by next Friday, reach out to me and I'll check the tracking on it. Because I got the confirmation email since I placed the order and I didn't have your email, so put it on there because I forgot to ask. Sorry. But yeah, you should have your stuff in the next couple days. Let's say hello to what is your name? I can't see it. Raul. Raul. ¿Cómo está? You're muted. Yeah, I muted him. Let's see. I'll send him an invite to unmute and see if he says anything. If not, we just say goodbye to our friend. All right, Raul's going away. Thank you so much, Amy. Amy sent me a Venmo. Big W, Amy, in the chat. Why do these people get so upset for a man who couldn't... Oops, sorry, my screen timed out. Who couldn't care less about them? That's a great question. That's a great question. Why do you get so upset over a man who couldn't give a shit about you? Who doesn't give a shit about you? Sure, but we're talking about one specifically right now. Do we need the crickets back? I did. Yes, I answered your question. Why do you care when he doesn't give a shit about you? Well, I mean, if you're the leader of the free world, you really should be giving a shit about your citizens and your constituents. Ooh, which one? Which one's your favorite? Which one's your favorite policy? Okay. So you're in favor of deportation, that's what you're saying. You're in favor of deportation. That's what you're saying. Ooh. But we ignore temporary protected status. But we ignore due process. Well, we are, though, friend. What is due process? Shush! Ticks. Chill a second. It's a yes or no question. It's yes or no question. No, it's yes or no question. Thank you, Colleen. It's always, man. It's always. Fuck my life!